Everybody, my name is Justin. Thanks for stopping by today. Today we are going to be talking about the Suicide Squad. I'm going to try to give as much information as I can about it, so that way you guys can understand it a little bit better. I noticed that in this video that yes, this is the first premiere that we're going to actually see Harley Quinn in. Yes, there's a different Joker, and yes, people are saying, well, why does the Joker have to have tattoos on him, and there's parts in here that you're thinking, well, wait a minute, is Suicide Squad breaking Joker out, and stuff like that. People try to explain that so many different ways, at so many different times, but let's jump right in. First off, I would like to hit that Suicide Squad was originally released back in 1987. In 1987, there is actually what the first comic looked like. So let's see, what does the original Suicide Squad have? Well, there's Deathstroke, there's Harley Quinn, we're going to say that's Ra's al Ghul's daughter, and how many of you guys remember the ant? Not Ant-Man, but we gotta remember. There's a lot of things that we're going to say here, but yes, if we look at it, Joker wasn't part of the original Suicide Squad. So, the original they would have to say that they are breaking out the Joker out of the Suicide Squad. So, if they're doing that, by the way, the first release for Suicide Squad, Volume 1, was May of 1987. 1987. Now, that's a year after the Golden Comic Age. We're getting into the Silver Era there, and the second one wasn't until 2001, third one was until 2007, so on, it just keeps getting older, newer and newer. So the Suicide Squad really hasn't been around that long. But in the video, we hear her saying, I have gathered the worst of the worst, put them in a hole where no one can get out of. Well, okay, and she's supposed to be the one that no one can break her because she can get people to do what she wants because she can convince them. Well, if she's so convincing,
let's just say I put him in a hole to away the hole.
There's rumors, Amanda, that some of them have abilities.
Oh, yeah. I have seen things. Maybe Superman was some kind of beacon for them to creep back from the shadows. Want to assemble a task force of the most
now you
dangerous
all
people
know
on
the
planet.
superheroes' names, that's why I'm not trying to go through this, but go through so much detail in it. We already know all that, and now we know that the Suicide Squad was first look at, was when the first comic came out. So much detail is put in here that we have to be very careful. People have already mentioned, well, is this Arkham? And there's already been people that mentioned this isn't Arkham Asylum. I'm actually kind of happy that they have Will Smith playing Deathstroke. That's actually pretty cool on my part. But one spot that we all love.
All you need to know is you work for me.
If they really work for her, then why would they have to At this point, we're here. At that point, you already know they're breaking into some building right here. Some high-tech building. This isn't some low-down building. No, no. And they've already caused some trouble here.
We're some kind of suicide squad. Let's go save the world.
Deathstroke may be trying to save the world here, but we gotta remember, Deathstroke can it is one for hire. You can hire him. Now, okay, if you can hire Deathstroke at any point in time, now there's one quick I want to get back to before that part. Who's Harley Quinn doing that to? And then they say Batman is not supposed to be in this one, but as we've seen just right there, that's Batman on top of there. So meaning, as most people say, as they say right there, that there only Batman's not supposed to be in this one, but yet Batman is. So what does that mean? How does that work? What will this mean for the Suicide Squad? Are they gonna try to throw in all the comics, the Suicide Squad in one hit, then break up to where the Suicide Squad is no longer the Suicide Squad working for the government because they're already freeing the Joker? Well, that could possibly be a possibility. It could be a possibility that the Joker.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Now, we're getting into in so much detail with the Suicide Squad that it is not even really funny at some points in the times. So, what is it with the Suicide Squad? Why is there so much detail into this one little hit? What is going on here? Now, as we're gonna go and look at this real quick. The name for the two fictional appearing, meaning that it was starting to come through, that the suicide was starting to come together, was actually back in the Brave and the Bold 1959. It's a while back, but the first time the Suicide Squad was together was in 1987. Now, they're anti-hero strike team. They work for the government, but we already know that's not gonna work. Deathstroke is and Deathstroke's in there. Group. I mean, there's a lot of people in there. Now, what does that mean for everyone? You keep hearing me say that over and over. What does it mean? What are they trying to put out here? What is going to happen? Oh, Death Shot. I'm sorry, I've been saying Death Stroke. Okay, Death Shot. I'm sorry, I've been telling you the wrong one. Yeah, that's not good. But yes, Death Shot. Do not just click off this video and just go, oh, you idiot, and all that. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, holy shit. Ooh. But yes, it is Death Shot. I mean, because he's an assassin. Major, but Death Shot's in this. Anubis is in this. And we can look through all these original people that was in the Suicide Squad, but then we're going back and saying the Joker was not in the Suicide Squad. So, if Joker wasn't in the Suicide Squad, they have to be breaking him out. You can't just say, oh, they can't be breaking him out because there's no way. Well, did you even know Poison Ivy was in the Death Squad at one point in time? It's also right there. I mean, come on. We have to stay focused on certain things that are going in here in detail. And they give you so many hints, but they're trying. I've noticed with a few things with the comics lately that they're actually trying to go back to the original comics. Now, here's all the original people. I'm gonna slowly go through it for the Death Squad. None of them are Joker's names. None of them are actually really Harley Quinn so much. I mean, yes, there is, if you stay focused and you actually look at it, but how many of you are actually going to do that? Now, the Suicide Squad is a very mental breakdown case that none of them really were supposed to live. Alright, here we go. Suicide Squad was canceled back in 1992 with issue 66 of a copy-lived version of DC storylines throughout the year. What follows is background on Squad's version of the absence over the years. Edit. But yes, we get the point here. Suicide Squad is probably one of the most messed up squads there is. Now, thank you for watching this video, YouTubers. What I want to do is tell you that you guys have been great. You guys need to post comments of what you want me to talk about more often, because I can tell you more things, but one thing we need to do before we go and click off YouTube, there's one last thing I want to do. Boys and girls, I mean, this card for Yu-Gi-Oh! We need to bring it back. Monster Reborn. There is cards designed to stop it. Look it up. Don't say I'm not. It's time to get it off the banned list and time to bring it back to dueling. It's time to bring this card back to the tournaments because it is important. Let's go, Monster Reborn. Let's bring it back to Yu-Gi-Oh! We need it. They're adding so much stuff. We need to have this card back in the dueling situation because it is the only thing that is going to save certain people. There are so many cards out there that can stop Monster Reborn or undo what Monster Reborn can do. And if you don't believe me, ask or look it up. Because I can assure you that there is, and Monster Reborn is necessary. Don't say it's not. Let's go. Let's get it back.